As usual, Edochie is back once again, this time around with his rants. I mean, I understand that Edochie is now connected to certain things in a much more like bigger way. It's not as if he did not engage in certain protection rituals back in those days. And maybe, I mean, when his career was like really booming and he had to do certain things, it's not as if he didn't kind of engage in some kind of activities. But as it is right now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see right on your screen what Edochie is all about. He said Oyibo people really messed us up. They succeeded in making Africans feel inferior to them. Religion-wise, name-wise. And the same Yule is bearing Yule. I don't know what Yule means. His brother say it doesn't mean Yuletide. That it is not Juliana or whatever. That is Yule. Yule what? I don't know where he got that from. Anyway, the thing is this. The same Yule Edochie that is talking about, even though the name is shortened and it could mean whatever it is that it means. But I know it is not from his ancestors. So if you want to make sure that you are coming correct, Yule Edochie, because if you bear the name or names of these Oyinbo people who did not deem it fit or believe that bearing like Edochie or even having titles like Isimile Jofo is something that is good for them to acquire, but they rather imposed their own using religion as a psychological tool, telling you once you are baptized, you must take on this name. The Roman Catholic actually worked a lot in the southeast of Nigeria. They really did a lot of work there. And there are references that they could give. They will say, look at Saul. It became Paul. There must be a change of name and identity. Sort of like, it makes sense to an extent if you are changing from one faith to the other, and the other faith that you belong to, your name sort of resonates around it. And now that you say, no, I am embracing this, the practices over there is not what I want to be. There might be a need to change name, but how come they cannot change their name to sound, not just sound, to be the exact name that their ancestors would bear, but something connected to whatever faith? But no, that's not what it is. You find names that connect to Latin and maybe other languages that is not African. So Yule Edochie, you have to do something about that y'all. I still don't know what y'all is. No, I want Emeka Edochie. I know you have your middle name and it's the name that your ancestors bear, but you have to come clean and correct. So he said they succeeded in making Africans feel inferior to them. And I've pointed it out, how bearing the name of a colonial master via religion or whatever will make you more inferior, because there is nobody on this earth, nobody at all on this earth that can show signs of superiority or even equality whilst they are bearing the name or names of those that are, you know what I mean. So he went on to say, now many Africans are ashamed of identifying with their traditional ways and culture. Yule Edochie, I still put it to you. I know you are listening. You are in Judy Austin. Judith. What is that? I know you guys are listening. You guys are bearing that name that was given to you, ripping you off of that same culture that you're talking about. What's your culture? Is it your culture? Is it the culture of Igbo people to put on winter cap? That's a winter hat, my friend. Now, can you see how culture, the Southeast, picked on that culture? That cap that you wear, it is winter hat. Is there cold in the Southeast? It's winter hat. You guys saw Caucasians. You saw those guys. They came, you looked at it, and you now started because you want to be. Oh my God. So you have to start working on that. The one that you put this feather, that cap has nothing to do with where you are from. It is not your culture. It has never, ever been your culture. Not at all. That cap has nothing to do with where you are from. Yes, and that Christmas cap that you put on, that thing. You have to begin to identify yourself. You have to remove that inferior. You cannot argue this one. It's common sense. You know that that cap is not egotic cap. That cap, that art that you wear belongs to those people that you say they messed you up. They really messed you up. And since you are going back to your root and you want to identify and realign and repair, you have to start telling them that this cap that you are putting on your head does not belong to you. This is just an elongated Roman style cap, nothing more than that. It's just an elongated, you know what I mean, man? So that's that. So he said this has affected culture because of what people will say to Fiakwa. God forbid. Okay, I reject it. I, Chief Yol Edochie, I want to see I, Chief Emeka Edochie, I, Chief Akataka Edochie, whatever you hype yourself. If you like, join Ijele to your name. Hi, Ijele Edochie, whatever you want to put. But remove Yol, as long as Yol has nothing to do with your ancestors, but a borrowed name brought in to you, the inferior man. Isimili Geofor, one of Igbo land, will never be inferior to any human being. For you to be correct, remove that cap on your head. Go and research what your ancestors put on their head. It doesn't matter if it is raffia, mat, or maybe wood, or whatever. You have to wear that your ancestors. Yes, your ancestors. This is not, this never. There's no argument about it, Yul Edochie. Nothing you want to say. This cap is foreign. Yes, the cap is foreign. You just package it with the feather. So, you, as you say, I, Chief Yul Edochie, Isimili Geofor one. The head of the waters. Remove that red thing on your head. It is making you inferior. He said, never, never will he be inferior to any human being. Neither will I ever be ashamed of my roots. Never. I am a proud, hardcore traditionalist. You need to see the comment section, but I don't want to go there. He's a millennial of, or should we go? Let us be tempted. Let us be tempted. The first person said, the moment a man deviates from his marital vows, he will definitely go astray. You know, people will never miss the opportunity to bring Yul Edochie back home. I don't know why. I really do not know why people have this thing within them that they need to bring Yul Edochie back home. I love the way you are promoting traditional religions, but when you are going back to May, remember, it is a month away. Big May happen in May. Since you left May, life has not been kind to you. Now, lotto promotion you they do now. I think I like this. It rhymes. Let me go back to it again. I love the way you are promoting traditional religion, but when you are going back to May, remember it's a month away. This is rhyme. Make May happen in May. Yeah, May is gonna have a birthday. May. No, she's not May, she's Mary. Anyway, it's just a short thing. Now, someone said, is Yol an Igbo name or Imbo name? Thank you. This is what I said. You see, other people are concurring to what I said. Is Yol an Igbo name or Oyimbo name? You need to denounce that name first before we can take you serious. Yes, that is the truth of it. You need to denounce that name. Oyimbo didn't mess up with anyone. Till thy kingdom come, people are at liberty to choose or believe what they want to believe. For you, I guess the mess up is more on marrying one wife or being a polygamist. Other than that, nothing more. Remember, we will always do everything possible to justify our actions. But again, you owe nobody an apology. So maybe Yul Edochie is kind of coming up with these, rants to justify the reason why he embraced polygamy. And not like, look, guys shouldn't look at me. I'm not a Roman Catholic anymore. I am a traditionalist. And, men like this, is looking for ways. Just like Ned Nwonko. Ned Nwonko, the billionaire, the husband of Regina Daniels, when he said, I'm a Muslim, like, okay, you people want to buy me. Okay, I'm not a Roman Catholic anymore. I'm a Muslim. Do whatever you want to do. What is it? The thing is this, you don't need religion or one traditional worship as an excuse or a tool. You don't need that. It is straightforward. Polygamy has existed long before you were born. Your ancestors practiced it, and you're not the only one. It's all over. It's all over. Now, the mono practice, okay, you find it amongst Westerners, but still, it doesn't mean that they do not have concubines. So people are asking how a pastor became. The thing is, title is title. It doesn't mean today pastor, tomorrow traditionalist. It don't matter. Anyone can call themselves anything. It don't make any difference. That's the thing. Someone say, I appreciate your fervent advocacy for the preservation and celebration of our cultural heritage. Your assertion reflects a profound sense of identity and pride in our Igbo roots, underscoring the importance of cultural continuity and community. As a proud traditionalist, Chief Edochie, your commitment to upholding your cultural values and tradition is commendable. Your stance serves as an inspiration to others, highlighting the significance of embracing and honoring one's heritage. Now, that person that wrote this is Judy Austin, behind the scene. Of course, they copy and they paste. So don't think Judy has all of this structure inside of her. So, well, people are asking questions from you, Edochie, but like I said, people would ask the same question. They said, is your name, Yul, is it Igbo or traditional name? If not, start first by changing your name from Yul to Ezemo so that people can take you serious. Take a change. All your clothing from jeans and polo to plantain leaves. You don't also need to use Oyinbo people's phone. Now, I guess this is my time to bar out of this conversation.